I made this quick video to show you kind of what I'm expecting in a science project video from you. If you like it, don't forget to click subscribe. The button will be hard to find because it's not there. I don't have a YouTube channel. I'm old. Anyway, enjoy. So here's how it all started. I was in class one day teaching algebra, like I do. And teaching's hard. I got kind of tired of choosing the next student. So I thought, wouldn't it be nice if I let you guys pick who answers the next algebra question? Right? Because, what could possibly go wrong? Oh, spoiler alert? It went wrong. You see, what happened was I chose a girl, and she chose another girl, and she chose another girl, and then she chose another girl. And so it was all girls answering questions. And some of the boys were like, hey, that's super unfair. And you know what? They weren't wrong. Quick side note for all of you who aren't in challenge, the way we do algebra is we use little Hershey's Kisses in places of the X because it kind of looks like the triangle we use as an unknown, and also because I like throwing candy at kids if they're right. If they're wrong, of course, I eat the candy, so it's high stakes. There was only one thing to do, of course, and that thing was science. So I took this wonder and I turned it into a testable question because is it really unfair? You have to pick someone who hasn't had a turn yet, so the only way to tell whether you're picking fairly or not is to see if girls are picked more often than boys. That would be like more than half the time because half the class is girls and half the class is boys. So here were the variables in the science experiment. The first one was the manipulated variable, which means the thing that you change. The only thing that's changing, hopefully, is whether it's a boy or a girl that gets picked, because, that's what we're testing. Everything else should be the same. That's where the control variables come in. I tried to keep everything the same. It happened in the same school, in the same classroom. There was the same teacher, me. We did the same algebra lesson. All the kids were fourth graders. So the only difference, hopefully, fingers crossed, was who got chosen. Responding variable is how you measure your results, and this one was pretty easy because I'm literally just gonna count how many boys picked other boys, how many girls picked other girls. Here's what you'll need to do the experiment if you want to try it. You need test subjects, preferably fourth graders. You need a paper and pencil. I don't know, maybe a pen, it depends on what's lying around. You're going to need an algebra lesson. Oh, and Hershey's Kisses, I didn't write that down. Oh, and the ability to keep a secret. I'm not very good at it, but I'm so weird that I think no one noticed because I was always a little wacky. Oh, also, you need to be able to count. So, yeah. We're not really working with anything super dangerous, so there aren't really any safety concerns. That is, I guess until candy gets in the way. If you're throwing candy at a bunch of fourth graders, there might be some sort of riot situation that happens, so watch out for that. Here's how I did the experiment. I took a normal algebra lesson and I put it on the board, and then I picked a kid to answer the first question, and I let that kid pick another kid who got to pick another kid who got to pick another kid. 2 of the times I did this, I called on boys first, and 2 of the times I did this, I called on girls first, because I figured that would be fair. And of course, the whole time I was secretly keeping track of who called on who, or maybe it's who called on whom. Either way, though, I got some great data. So I did the experiment, and here are all my results. I have results from Friday, Monday, Thursday, and Wednesday, so that's 4 different trials. And if I do say so myself, I was pretty sneaky about getting them. On Monday, 3 out of 4 times a girl got to choose the next student, she chose another girl, which is way more than 50%. Although 2 out of 3 boys also chose another boy, so, On Wednesday, 1 out of 3 times a girl got to pick, she chose another girl. And the boys were exactly the same. So that was very nice and didn't confirm my hypothesis at all. On Thursday, 4 out of 5 times a girl got to pick, she chose another girl, which 100% confirms my hypothesis because that's way more than 50%. On Friday, I don't know why I bothered to make a graph because every time a girl got picked, she chose another girl. Dang, right? So my hypothesis was confirmed. Haha! Girls chose other girls more than 50% of the time. That was my testable question, remember? Do girls pick girls more often? And on Monday, girls picked other girls 75% of the time, and on Thursday, girls picked other girls 80% of the time. And on Friday, girls picked girls 100% of the time. So in 3 out of my 4 trials, my hypothesis was confirmed. Yay! Although that might not be great because it kind of is super unfair to the boys. So, If I was going to do this experiment again, I think I would try it on a bigger sample size. I'd try it for a couple of weeks so I had more data. If I was going to change it around, I would wonder if the results would be the same if you weren't getting candy for answering. Oh, and if we're making a scientific wish list, I want $1 million. Wait, no, $2 million.